I really don't like spiders. I don't hate them, but I don't like them like at all. The idea of knee-high spiders just scares the heck out of me. I swear if I saw one, I'd either be running for my life or dying to kill it. That is, I'd do anything to kill it, but that all depends on how my adrenaline kicks in. Yet I love this book. I love it a lot. Adrian Tchaikovsky. Adrian Tchaikovsky's Children of Time is it's a time lapse of mankind's ruin. Hmm. It's a bit of a pun given the name of the second book in this series. So in some glorious future, some far off metropolitan era, humanity has taken over the universe. We have mastered the elements. Our magic system. I always say our magic system is technology and science. Anyway, so we have mastered all that and we have moved to the stars. We are so far ahead that we can terraform whole planets, and the years it would take are nothing. I mean, we have invented coffins, right? Anyway, coffins are these frozen, like freezers. And there's this technology in most sci-fi stories where you enclose yourself in some sort of container and you're frozen, and then you're woken up some 40 years later and you're still the same. To you, time has not passed at all. If you read some sci-fi, you probably run into something of the sort. So we consider it our duty to spread life and propagate the cosmos. So yeah, that's what people are doing. But humans are messed up. So this is an empire that is the height of civilization, of all of human achievement, is toppled by ourselves. And the effects of this ripple through the millennia. They not only affect Earth, our planet, but they also affect all these other places that humans had spread to. One of those ripples, or rather one of those effects, is the evolution of a species of sentient spiders on a far off planet. And these spiders are actually more human than we humans. That's basically the spoiler free version of what this book is about. Moving on into my thoughts. They're varied. Shit. Sorry for swearing. Something went wrong. Anyway, so my spoiler version, or rather my general thoughts on this story, are many and few. Let's talk about them. These spiders feel very human. There is someone who was this someone, I think it's Daniel Green, in his video on media. There's a video he put up, I think, last week about media, which media is best for storytelling and all that. There really isn't any media that surpasses there is no media that is really the better one, but each one has its strengths and weaknesses. So in talking about writing, he says that you can describe anything, and is that not true? So he says that, he mentions the fact that you can describe anything in writing. Writing is the media that really has almost no limitations. And this book just proves that, because, oh my god, these they call themselves Portians. Portians, my pronunciation is probably off. But yes, so the spiders really make this story come to life. It's weird because, yeah, by the way, this section contains spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, uh, bye. So the book actually describes both humans and the spiders. So I don't know. It's a weird balance, because on this side we have this civilization that is growing. We have this, eh, because the spiders are evolving, they're becoming themselves and all that, which is great and fantastic and wonderful. And you just, I don't know, the time lapse is wonderful to me. It almost makes me, the reader, feel a bit immortal, because the millennia fleet past, and it's almost like time is the cheapest commodity around, which we know is not true, really. It's shifted like so much pocket change. um on the other hand, we have this civilization, the last humans. Okay, is it the Galgamesh? Earth crumbled. The effects of the effects of this failing empire lasts for millennia, as I said, because there's so much poison in the air and all that. And the scary thing is that I really don't think we are so far off from what is in this story. It's still remarkable that any of this can happen. That's why I really feel like science fiction is a strange sort of genre of story. See, I consider science fiction to be a sort of prophetic. We're not bringing religion into this, but science fiction sort of makes me believe in some of these things like Elon's Neuralink and the metaverse thing. I know they have problems and all that, but the point is that it's possible, and science fiction is what propagates that idea that it can be done. And crazy people will say, oh yeah, it can be done, and they'll just go ahead and do it. So sometimes I get a bit worried, because whatever, but that's beside the point. So you have this last bunch of humans, 500,000 or so, and they are the very last of humanity, because we assume the other ships died. The other ships that left planet died, which is pretty sad. But I don't know if the series, I don't think the series goes on, but I'm holding out a bit of hope that on some other side of the universe, these other ships also found some habitable planets and survived. Now, I want you to look at this contrast between these two civilizations. You have the Portians in something of the same amount of time, because these are millennia from the moment the humans left Earth. They've been traveling for this much time, and in that same period, a whole civilization has evolved and reached something of its peak. I don't know, that just struck me as such a big contrast. In the same period of time that the Gilgamesh has left Earth and it's been searching for a habitable planet to settle in and all that, in that same period of time, a whole civilization of spiders has risen up. Or I don't know what I'm saying right now. So yeah, that's it. I actually didn't want to go on talking for this long. So 10 minutes are pretty good enough. If I have more thoughts, I'll write them down and I'll do something with them. A video isn't too bad, right? So I salute you. That was weird. Okay, yeah, so I'm done. See you in my next video. Ciao. May you always find water and shade. May you find water and shade and all the good stuff. Okay, bye.